We're back with another video, man. And if I'm yelling a little too loud, it's because I can't hear y'all because of the noise cancellation on the headphones. And I'm listening to TikTok sound right now to get me motivated because we have got our badge. So we are going to work tonight, and for guaranteed 10 hours, but I don't know if it's gonna be 10 or 12. But right now we're going to the gym before we go to work, and today is back and buys. If I look a little off, it's because I was praying earlier and I was just talking to God, just asking for help and stuff. It's just like, as a human being, man, you can't do it alone. Like, people need to understand that we can't do it alone. We need somebody. We need help. But our egos are so high that we don't ask for the help, and that's what ruins us as a person. That's what ruins our decency, of literally of mankind, our human decency to care for one another, because our egos are too high. And speaking from experience, man, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pretty honest, pretty blunt, that I have a high ego, but God always humbles me, always. Whenever I'm getting to a point where it's like my ego's getting too high, He always humbles me, and I say, you know what? I lay everything down because I know for a fact that I need to be humbled, and I'm okay with it. 10 out of 10 times, He always helps me. He never leaves my side, and that's why I never blame Him for anything. If the worst can happen to me, like the worst can happen to me in my life, and I will never blame Him because I know it's not His fault, and I know that's just the way life is, and things happen, and things are bound to happen, and people need to understand that it's not His fault. It's not. Like, I saw a quote. it was a quote. It was a TikTok, and I saw this, and it said, "Why don't people blame the creators of vehicles for car crashes, but they want to blame God for bad people, for the things that bad people do?" And I'm like, that makes so much sense, bro. Like, everyone wants to blame God because bad situations in their life. It's like, bro, that's life. Like, it's gonna happen because of all the decisions everybody makes all at once, and everyone's doing something totally different. Something is bound to clash, and it's like, you go on the road and somebody wants to make a decision, an unrational decision, been like, you know what, I'm gonna pass this red light, I'm gonna be real quick, something like that, and then you got somebody else following the rules going on the green light, and then they clash. Like it's us, it's our fault. We have nobody else to blame but ourselves. We're the ones making the decisions to have a type of outcome. And I know there's situations in your life where it's like out of your control. I understand that, but I'm saying is that there's a lot of things in our life that are going so wrong, but because we choose to have that life because of our decisions that we make now. The decisions you make now will determine where you be in the future, and will determine where you live in the future, meaning after death, where you go, heaven or hell. You gotta choose, bro. Like, you gotta choose, like, genuinely, bro. You have to choose. There is a constant battle in the spiritual realm. The enemy and the evil and the good fighting for you, and you're the one who decides who wins. Like, before you make a bad decision, you always have two sides to the story. It's like, I should do this. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. Don't do that. Do this. Like you have a constant battle in your head. That right there is called spiritual warfare. You have a choice. You get to decide which side wins. Whatever side you choose, that is a whole different path to your future. So it's like there's two different paths. Whatever side you choose on that one decision changes your entire future, bro. Your entire future. I was talking to one of my homies, and it wasn't like really an analogy. I just kind of brought up an example of, I'm pretty sure many of you watching this video have seen the show The Flash, one of my top favorite shows. For the beginning of seasons, and around the middle it started to get a little boring and I stopped watching it. But the point is the beginning of the season, beginning seasons of the show was really good, right? He goes back in time, all this stuff. You can try to figure out, with the death of his mom, and then find out who it was, and then and then Savitar came in, all these things, right? But as you notice, when he went back in time and he made one small minor change and came back to the future, it changed completely everything. It changed his friends, his family. It changed every outcome that possibly could be, right? Because of that one decision. So now put yourself in that perspective. Obviously, we can't go back in time, but we're in the moment. So technically, every moment you live is the past. If that makes any sense. As of right now, like I'm speaking, I can go and I'll drink this, this can of Gorilla Mine. I drink it, I place it down, and now I'm talking. I just drank the Gorilla Mine in the past. If that I'm pretty sure you guys get what I'm saying. But the point is where I was talking to him and I told him that the decisions that we make now are in the past, so that the future, can like live off this. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is I'm drinking the Gorilla Mine. It's into my system now. I drank it in the past, and now I'm gonna go work out and have a good workout. Be pumped up, energized, and obviously have a good workout. I think that's the whole point. That's the plan. That's my decision to do that. Now you put yourself in different scenarios, different situations where it's like, if I put a little more effort into what I want to do, what I love to do, it's going to change my future. It's going to change my outcome later down the road. And people don't think like that, bro. They don't think outside the box like that. They think we're all, I guess mediocre. They just kind of like, it's whatever. Like whatever happens. Like I used to have that mindset, bro. I really did used to have that mindset. Whatever happens. Like I'm not saying to be super, skeptical and oh my goodness, like, what's gonna happen? If I do this and this, that. No, like, but what I mean is that, like, just trust in God, let things happen, but make the right decisions while you're letting things happen. The point is, man, I ask every single one of you to make a I wouldn't say they're necessarily the right decision, because who knows if it's the right decision for you, but I would say make the best good decision for yourself. Because technically there's no really right decision, because everything can come out well if you just simply just make a decision, obviously, right? But I'd say you just think it through, think before you act, because your emotions get the best of you and they like to control you, and you go and you make a decision off what you're feeling, and it changes everything. And it's like that maybe you make a decision on something you didn't really want to make just because you felt that way in the moment. But if you just take a moment to reflect and think, like, okay, before I make a decision, I know I'm angry, I know I'm sad, I know I'm this, but let me hold off for a little while. Let me think what I'm about to do. How can it affect other people? How can it affect me? And then you go based off that, and you keep on going, and like, okay, well, how can it affect my relationship with God? Or, how am I easily targeted by the enemy? Or things like that, man. Just, think outside the box and think more, I guess you could say a little more wiser, and just don't make just irrational decisions just because you're feeling the type of way. I didn't mean to get too, too deep or too spiritual, if you want to say, but I've been in my head a little bit after that video I had made about my chest day yesterday, because I hadn't got my badge and I was kind of confused. I'm like, okay, what am I up here for? Like, I came all the way, I was literally 6 hours out. I came all the way over here to come work. They don't have my badge ready. So without the badge, like, you can't get in. And then I'm paying for a place to stay at. And I'm just kind of just, wasting money when I'm not even working to get money to pay for the place. So it's like, and then I'm just going to the gym and making videos, which is great. And that's where it starts to like get in my head. I'm like, hey, so what's the purpose? This is my purpose. Am I supposed to be making videos? Am I supposed to be out here, pursuing my goal? Because this is, ultimately my goal, to make YouTube videos and to be, an influencer. And I just get a little confused, and I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on. And, there's a lot of things I don't understand. I have a lot of questions too, but, I take it day by day, not everything at once, because that'll kill me. But I like to just trust in God. I pray. And just understand that, at the end of the day, everything is still going to be okay. I get riled up because I don't know the answer. And I've always wanted to know the answer to everything. Come on, baby.
Fight.
Come on.
They use it.
We're gonna go in there, we're gonna give it everything we got, man. Everything. We're gonna put everything on the line today. Tomorrow's not promised, bro. Everything on the line today. And that is that, no questions asked, bro. We're not gonna stop, we're gonna keep it pushing. It's gonna hurt very, very bad. But we know what the outcome is, and it's greatness. Greatness is only obtainable by the pain that you put in, the effort that you give. We will stop at nothing to be great.
You've been lost and alone in the city, getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city, I know that I will guide you home.
What's good, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everyone? What is good, everybody? 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 What is good, everybody?
You've been lost and alone in the city, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city, I know. But I will guide you home.
All right, we have completed our workout for today. I'm going to work in about 3 hours. We gotta shower up, I gotta get some food, and then, off to work, right? Off to reality for now, because I promise and I guarantee you guys, I'm going to make it out. I'm going to get out of here. And it's not a bad thing for working here, but it's just personally me. This is not my thing. I don't think this is for me. I believe and I think that there's so much more out there for me. There's so much more that I could be doing than just, working 10 to 12 hours every day, killing my body. But that's just not who I am. That's not what I'm meant to be. And it's not it, man. And I hope you guys are all having a blessed day, a good day. It may seem hard. It may seem like, dang, like, how am I gonna get through today, or how the heck am I gonna, overcome this obstacle that I'm, facing right now. And I'm telling you right now, the fact that you're still alive today is speaking to you, screaming at you, saying that there is a way out. You are still walking this earth today, so it's like it's not over yet, and people gotta understand that it's not over. And it's an amazing feeling, because it's like that means there's still hope. And when you got faith, there's hope. I'm never gonna stop thanking you guys. You guys watching to the end of the video, the people that stay behind, it means so much to me, because it's like you guys really are tuning in. You guys are really wanting to hear what I have to say, and I have a lot of things to say. I just can't put everything in one video. So just know that greater videos are coming soon, man. I'm gonna expand, and it's gonna be an amazing journey, and I would love for every single one of y'all to follow me, and so I can show you what it's like when you put in the effort, what you get out of it. And I'm gonna show you guys that it's possible. It's possible. So whatever situation you're in, that it's actually possible to do this. And here I am, even if I'm working, this crazy job, it's, it's even though it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life, it's something that I have to do for now. I gotta make this sacrifice. I gotta, obviously I gotta provide, for the people that are close to me, and I have to do something. I can't just, be there saying like, oh, I'm just gonna record all day and just do nothing, and that's it. The only thing I do is record or work out and go home and, live off of other people, and that's just not who I am. I need to take action and do everything on my own. So that's pretty much it. I pray and I hope God, answers your prayers today. If not, then just know that He's going to answer your prayers soon, and just know that sooner or later you're gonna understand what God is doing for you. Like later on, you're gonna be like, "Wow, I'm in the middle of what I prayed for," and it's gonna be mind blowing. It's gonna be amazing. So just stay tuned for that. Just wait on God's timing, because God's timing is always perfect, and just let things happen, because God is always in control. But take action, but let it happen. If that makes any sense. If you guys want more, details on what I mean by that, I'll say in my next video. Just leave it in the comments, and that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. I pray you guys have a good one. God bless you all, and stay safe. Later.